So today we're making a keychain out of this blue color right here. I'm going to make a wristband that goes around your wrist. So take a measurement with your wrist, put it around your wrist at about this length. Now mark this length out, and you need to take thread which is 7 times this length. So here we have the thread which is 7 times the length that we measured, but you can't tie a knot with one string, so let's get another one. Great, so now we have the 2 strings. Now I like to use a clipboard along with my hook that is required. This is where you tie the knots. A clipboard because it's easy for the hook to latch onto, but you can pretty much hang it with anything. Alright, let's get started. So you take the fold of the string, which is about 3:1 ratio. That's easy to do. Just fold the string in half and then in half again. Now you have this turn. You take this hook. You put the string through the hook and push the other strings from inside out and pull. Tighten this up, and this is called a lark's head knot. So I've done lark's knot on both the strings, and now it should look something like this. So we make sure that the 2 shorter threads are in the middle, because this will form the base of what we are knotting over. These 2 knots, these 2 strings are going to be used to tie the knots around this. So you pick it up, take the right string, pull it from the back, but just before the last string. Then take this, which is under this string right here, and push it through the knot here. You pull it just a little, but you leave a little gap because this is where we are going to tie up the 2 ends to make a wristband. Now you do the same thing but with the other side. You take this, the left thread from the back above the last thread, then you take the last thread and push it through this hole. And you pull it up. This is what is called a square knot. Now we are going to repeat this square knot for the remainder of the procedure. So when you're done putting all the knots, you have the last bit of thread which is almost the same length left. And if I put it around my wrist, it's about the length that I required it to be. Now I will take this hook out. We don't need this anymore. The band part of the wristband is ready, but now we need to connect these 2 ends. Typically you would do them in the same color, but today I feel like adding a little more color than just blue. So you take a string which is about 50 centimeters in length, and this is how you tie a knot. You take the string slightly longer. This is the area that you want to cover. Take an extra loop on this side. Hold this together and tightly wrap it around. Make sure that your rolling is tight and that you cannot see any of the strings from under. This is what it will look like. This is your tight string that you've wrapped around, and you put it through this hole. The other end of this hole is basically the string, so you want to lock it into place. Holding this together, pull this. And this knot, which is going to hold the entire bind together, will move under your structure. Make sure that it's neat from all ends. And voila! You cut off your extra loose ends from this side as well. Turn it around. See all of these extra blue threads? I'm going to cut it off. Now I'm going to tuck all of these neatly inside this itself. And there you have it. It goes under my hand easily. Pretty good length.